Alright, what's up, everybody? What is up? Hello, hello. Hello to everybody on the stream. How you doing? We're going to be starting shortly, FYI. Sorry for the late start today. Some personal shit creeps up and, you know, it happens. Luckily today we weren't doing anything insanely pertinent or timed. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like we're in the middle of a story or narrative-based game, and, or anything like that. We're just gonna do some Tekken 7 today. Today's gonna be the final session of Tekken 7. And I am still, as you can hear, I am still congested. I did take my decongestant already, but, sadly the landscapers are outside today doing their work, meaning you know what. They're kicking up a shitstorm of pollen, which I'm sure is going to affect me negatively today. So what are we doing today on stream? Number one, I'm going to check out this VR mode in Tekken 7 to see what it is. It sounds silly. Playing a fighting game from a first-person perspective. Not so sure how that's going to work, quite honestly. Okay. And then, after that's done, going to set up a lobby by which people will be able to join and fight me. Apparently now the matchmaking and everything in Tekken 7 has been fixed. So I think if I set up a lobby, people should actually be able to find said lobby and join it and play me. Okay. So we'll see how it goes. That's the plan, the rough plan for today. If things go well, I may stream a little bit later than usual, since I was late. I now have the flexibility to do that. Tonight, I'm going to be working on the Tekken 7 review for KO Gaming, and I'm hoping to put it out tonight, honestly, because I'm not going to go crazy into depth about the complexities of the fighting engine, because for the most part, Tekken has remained pretty much the same fighting engine for quite a long time. The only real addition to Tekken 7 was the new characters and rage moves, which are basically just super moves like any other fighting game. So it's not like there's a ton to talk about technical-wise. It's going to be more a review about what kind of content there is offline and online and stuff like that. So the review will be tonight over on KO Gaming. I hope you'll check that out. And then tomorrow, folks, is the return of the Hate Live podcast. So I hope you'll be here tomorrow for that. That's going to be good. Starting around noon. So actually it'll be starting earlier than I'm starting here today. But that should be good. That should be good. A good return to the podcast. Like all E3 news and everything. I'm going to go through my schedule and talk about all game releases and stuff. That should be a good one. And then tomorrow night, I'm actually getting my hair cut. But if I get home in time, which I think I will, I think I'm going to do a mini stream of Ultra Street Fighter 2 tomorrow. Because I am craving more already. I've only been away from it a day, and I'm already craving more Ultra Street Fighter 2. You know why? Because it's the bug I get for Street Fighter. And now that I'm finally playing the game that's like my favorite Street Fighter of all time, and the one that I'm actually good at, competitively, I want to play more of it. I keep getting like, urges to play more, so... Alright, so that's going to be the next couple days. And of course, Friday I'm going to be playing ARMS. I've made the decision that Friday I will be playing ARMS. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trade in a bunch of games at GameStop for the first time in over a year. I'm going to be going to GameStop. And I've got all these GameStop Power-Up Rewards Club points that I never used. So I printed out the maximum voucher that you can use in one transaction, a $50 voucher. And I'm going to go to GameStop on Friday morning, and I'm going to get ARMS, and I'm going to get the Pro Controller for my Switch. So, hopefully between the games I'm trading in and this voucher, it won't be too expensive to get both, but I guess we'll see, right? Okay, so that is kind of the deal for the next few days. Today, Tekken in the review. Tomorrow, my podcast returns, and tomorrow night, possibly some Ultra Street Fighter 2, and then Friday, ARMS premieres. Sounds good? Got a couple shout-outs to give here. First of all, shout out to my browser, if it ever loads. Shout out to Jube in the Hoobie. No, Juby in the Hoobie. Is it Jube in the Hoobie or Juby in the Hoobie? I don't know how to pronounce it. He says, hoping for a good stream today. Phil, did a 25-bit cheer. Thank you. And Spaz3 just did a 200-bit cheer. Thank you, Spaz3. Appreciate that. Yes, I hope the stream goes swimmingly. And like I said, if everything goes fine here, I am not opposed to maybe streaming a little bit later, since I already started late today. You know, especially if people are playing me in this lobby and we're having fun, then there's no reason to not keep going, right? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to blow my nose, because my nose is killing me. And then we're going to get started. Marky Mark says, oh, well, Phil would make a lot more money if he just traded in his games at Best Buy. I mean, you may be right, but the point I'm making is I have tons of credit at GameStop. I have not only... Let me give you some perspective here. When I stopped going to GameStop last year because I didn't have the car anymore, I had probably about, I would think, at least 5, if not more games pre-ordered at GameStop. So I probably have like $30 credit in there already. Plus I've got, I believe it was like almost 200,000, and I'm not exaggerating, that's how many of their club points I have, which translates to around $200 of in-store credit. Now the catch-22 there is that they only let you use $50 a day. That's the catch. You can only use 1 coupon per transaction, and you can only do 1 transaction a day using their club points. So, already right there, between the club points and the in-store credit I probably already still have, I've probably got around 60, 70 bucks of free stuff I can get from GameStop. Alright? So, why would I go to Best Buy when I still got all this credit at GameStop? Now, on the flip side of that, yes, when I do finally use up all my club points and everything from GameStop, there's a strong chance that maybe I will not continue to go there. Especially if Best Buy really is giving, like, much higher dollar values for trading games. I see no reason to continue to go to GameStop, except there is another catch-22 here, okay? GameStop is a dedicated game store. You go in there, you can pretty much get your stuff done quickly and get the fuck out. Best Buy is a giant electronics store where every time I go in there, the customer service line is usually pretty long. Even in the mornings when I've been in there, I've seen it's pretty busy. So, you're talking, you know, an extended wait to grab your games and get home versus just in and out at GameStop. Not to say that that's a huge hassle, but it is something to keep in mind, especially if on a release day, I'm trying to get home in time and, you know, launch a stream as quickly as possible, and if I had to wait in friggin' line for an hour, that's another thing to think about, okay? But I am aware of the Gamers Club Unlocked program and everything. I already knew all about it. It's just that for the past year, I haven't bought any games in person at all, so I didn't really give a shit. Okay. And yes, everyone can play with me today in Tekken. I'm not doing... This is not a patron event. I see DK Mario Link is asking. No, this is not a patrons exclusive event or anything. This is just kind of the last hurrah for Tekken 7. Not to say I'm not going to play it anymore, but this is the last session I'm doing in order to get enough, you know, knowledge of the game to review it tonight. Shout out to Izumi, who just did a 10-bit cheer. Thank you. A good RPG says no VR Tekken Phil. Well, I respond saying yes VR Tekken Phil. I must try the VR today to know what exactly it is. I'm not saying I'm going to be doing it for, you know, hours. Maybe just a few minutes here to get a flavor for what the hell it is, but I do want to know what it is so I can add it into my review. Ugh. So freaking congested. My allergy. I mean, I already took decongestant too, but my allergies obviously are affecting me because the pollen's probably blowing in here in my air conditioner. Ugh. Yuck. Yeah, oh my god, my nose just started itching. My nose just started itching, man. Not good. Dag nabbit. Alright, I'm going to start shortly here, everybody. Ugh. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blow my nose, and then I'm going to finish getting set up here, and then we're going to get started. I got to grab the VR, the PSVR, and get the headphones and everything plugged into it. And then we're going to get started. Sounds good? Alright, let me go blow my nose. By the way, I didn't even record pre-stream or anything today. I was already late, so I was like, whatever. Pre-stream wasn't super important. Just a reminder, everyone, you know, all the ways you can support me. Patreon, Teespring, and of course, cheering, subbing, and tipping during the stream today. Since this is my only gameplay stream for today, I'd appreciate it if you know, did participate and support the streams. Allow me to keep doing this daily. I love the live broadcasts I do daily. I'm sorry I was late today. Fucking allergies, man. They are really slamming me. Third Eye the Third says, "Where's my perception review?" I did it in the final part of the playthrough, actually. I even say it in the description. I say mini review, because I knew I wasn't going to have time with all the stuff that's going on, all the stuff I'm covering with E3 in particular. I knew I wasn't going to have time to do a formal review, so I did it in the final part of the playthrough. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a second here. Oh. Grab this thing. Ugh. No, it's all tied up. Ow. My headphones landed on my foot. Ow. That wasn't cool. Alright, I think, yeah, I need to wipe everything down here once before we, before I attempt to start using the PSVR. I should probably clean it off quickly. Considering it has been sitting on my floor for about, 5 months. The last time I played it was when I tried, Resident Evil 7 VR. Let me grab, a tissue here just to dust the thing off. Ugh. Here, I'll bring up the webcam, so at least you guys can see me. Where is it? Here we go. Hello. My hair is sticking straight up, by the way. I'll make the webcam bigger for now. I'm so large. Yeah, my hair's sticking straight up. Took a shower last night before I went to sleep. Yeah, here's the PSVR. I gotta dust it off here. So, you know, a few people have been asking why aren't I playing any more PSVR recently? You know, there's been a few games that have come out, like this game called Farpoint. It's a first-person shooter, and there was Star Trek Bridge Crew. Quite quite honestly, I just have a really tough time investing a full retail priced game for PSVR because I know that I can only play it for like a certain amount of time before I get uncomfortable and I have to take it off, you know? And that being said, for example, Farpoint, I actually know someone who bought the game and is playing it and could only play it for about 20 minutes and then they actually almost threw up. So, yeah, like, am I going to spend 50, 60 bucks on a game that I know I can only play 20 minutes at a time and then I spew? So, alright, let me dust this here. Let me wipe off the lens. I still have the cleaning cloth just sitting here. So I can wipe off the lenses with this thing. It's weird because some people can play PSVR no problem at all. Are you aware of why this happens with PSVR or any VR? Here's what happens. This is interesting because I actually did some research into it. So when you're doing virtual reality, you're obviously seeing things happening that aren't physically happening. So for example, you may see lots of motion, right? Or you may see you're real high up when in reality you know you're not. So when you're seeing these things through virtual reality, your body is wondering what's going on because you're seeing something that's not jiving with the physical feeling of what your body's experiencing. And your body, by default, as a defense mechanism, assumes that you're hallucinating, probably because you've been poisoned in some way. So your body automatically makes you feel sick, so you'll expel the poison from your body and save your own life. So that's why when you're wearing VR, a lot of the times you'll feel sick, because your body doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and it thinks that you're poisoned and wants to save you. Pretty interesting, huh? So by a natural occurrence defense mechanism of your body, basically VR, for some people, ends up becoming a, a thing that makes you spew. Yeah, I know. Weird, right? You wouldn't think that. You're like, what the fuck? But no, it's true. Okay. Hold on. The wire is tangled. There we go. So make sure there's no hindrances anywhere here, okay? Because my camera is still right over there. No problem. Let me grab the... I'll grab these headphones. These are the ones I'm going to plug into the PSVR. See, a game that's really intriguing me for PSVR is the one that they presented at E3. What was it? Not the Inmate. God, I can't remember what the name of it was. It was the one where you're a patient at a mental institution. You're trying to figure out how you got there, right? That one seems interesting to me because that's like a horror game where you're trying to figure out what's going on and stuff like that. That could be interesting. That's The Inpatient. Thank you, Marky Mark and Marshmelons, who both said that exactly the same time. Yes, The Inpatient looks good. That could be a really fun VR game, I think. Okay, headphones in. Okay. Now, shit, if I turn on the PSVR now, would it screw everything up? No, I don't think it would. I should still be able to navigate there. Let's turn it on and see what the fuck happens. Now, keep in mind, it's going to keep blurring up for me and fogging up, because remember, I didn't turn it on early, like an hour. You need to turn this thing on for like an hour early in order to not have issues with the thing fogging up, which is hilarious in my opinion. But so let me just make sure this works. Oh, DK Mario Link is saying that game's made by the same people who made Until Dawn. Really? Is that true? Holy shit, dude, that's awesome. I didn't know that. That's cool. Now I really want to play The Impatient. Damn, that sounds good to me. Until Dawn was a great playthrough, a great game. Alright, so let's see if this works. It says, not connected by USB. Oops. I guess the USB's unplugged. Let me go... Good thing I freaking checked that. Let's see. Here. And... this must be it. Update. There you go. I haven't used it in so damn long. It's got a software update and everything, so not surprising. I mean, I haven't used it in freaking million years. You know what I'll do? While this is updated, I'm gonna go brush my hair quick. Look at this fucking thing. I'll be right back. There we go. Much more under control now. Just there's a little bit of water and a little bit of brushing. There we go. So, did it update? Let's find out if it's all good now. I put it back on and see what happens. Wait a minute. Now my headphones are saying they don't have surround sound. Maybe as a result of the PSVR being enabled, you can't also do surround sound at the same time. I mean, it's possible. I have no idea. It's Tekken. I don't give a shit anyway, so... There we go. No, I'm not. Oh my god. Third Eye the Third says, Phil, you're losing quite a bit of hair. I have lost no hair. This is the same exact hairline I've had since I started YouTube. It hasn't changed at all. I always had this weird hairline where on the right side my hairline is way high, while on this side it's lower. And the reason is because when I was a kid, my parents loved to give me a freaking comb-over like haircut, and my part was always right here. So by naturally my hairline receded there for the years that they did it. But then I stopped. Then I started just doing like crew cuts, like real short haircuts. And now naturally my hairline is always gonna be further back here, but this is not receded at all since I did YouTube. People just say silly stuff, man. Okay. Alright, well, the good news is, it's on. The good news is it's on. The bad news is it's a little blurry. It's the left lens. The left lens is kind of blurry. Oh, wait, now it's good. If I look in the right... Okay, I have to look this way. Where's my controller? Because I gotta center it. There we go. Oh, now it's good. Now I'm good. I just look straight ahead and it looks okay. Alright. Let me make sure I'm getting audio. Where's the headphones? Yep, I got audio. This will be an interesting experiment. See what the hell this is, huh? Whoa, it's like the title screen is huge. It's gigantic in my face. And yes, I know the webcam's too big. I'm going to fix it. I just, you know, this is just setting up. Oh my god, excuse me. Whew. Giant belch. Out of nowhere. Oh, Jesus. Every screen is bright as fuck and in my face. Boosh. Skip all that shit. Get me to the good stuff. Press the any button. Where's my cord so I can look, because I gotta adjust the volume. The Beast! I unlocked the Beast. Where the fuck is the volume cord? Hold on. There it is. There we go. I'm adjusting the volume right now. Motion sickness, blah, blah, blah. Hello. It's me on my couch in gym shorts. Hello. Oh, you like my sexy legs? You like how they look? Yes, oh, yes. Oh, you'll finally see my sexy legs. It's about time. Oh, I have the USB cable plugged into the controller so it always charges. They want me to unplug it? Okay. Safety notice. New control scheme. Battle the computer in VR mode. Some functions will be disabled or view characters. Alright, hold on. Before I do this. How do I release this? There we go. Before I do it, I gotta adjust the webcam and everything. Phil shaves is like, oh, you like my sexy legs. Yes. Oh. It's kind of funny because how often have you guys ever seen my legs in a video? You know, you always see me the head or the torso up, so it's kind of funny. All right, let's shrink this. Okay, sorry, I got a text. Alright. I sound like Fandango? What? Oh my god. So, I don't know how this is going to work, because I don't know how it's going to look. So I'm just going to shrink my webcam like I was doing when I was playing this game online. So I know it's kind of small, but at least it won't interfere with the energy bars or whatever, okay? I'll do it like that. There we go. Looks good. Keep my cloth nearby here because I know it's going to fog up on me. Is everyone ready? Because we're going to start. I'm going to start recording. We're going to see what this is. Alright. So, I think I'll hit record, then I'll put all the gear on, and then we'll play. Okay? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tekken 7's VR mode. I'm going